sit down last night, start to edit the video, and then I realized that I don't have an intro or any explanation as to what this video is about, just a conclusion. So here is that, the rest of the video. I was looking around my yard and I was like, wow, these flowers are so beautiful. I wish there was a way to preserve them, but there is pressing flowers. So I picked a bunch of them, a bunch of leaves and stuff. Then I put them in books, which you'll be seeing somewhere above in one of the corners, and left them for over a week at this point. Honestly, there was no rhyme or reason as to which flowers I was choosing. I just chose the ones which I thought looked kind of pretty. Later in the video, I'm going to share a bit about the history of flower pressing, which I thought was super interesting. So keep watching if you want to see that. Hope you enjoy.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Okay, I don't even know where to put this. I bet it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. Oh. Here we go. We're going on an adventure. What we're doing today is we're gonna be going to a craft store and I'm gonna be buying some picture frames. I decided to stop filming for the rest of that week because my phone fell down and I didn't want to crash. Anyway, so I'm right now right in front of the craft store and I thought I'd tell you guys what I'm gonna get because I just want to go in there, get my stuff, and then just eat out of there. Yes, I did say eat. I don't know, sue me. So what we're gonna do is I am going to get wow, my brain just, do you see that? My brain just shut off halfway through that sentence. Anyways, I'm gonna go get, I think 2 or 3 empty frames. There's currently a sale going on in the craft store that I'm going to.
I mean, I don't know if it was just online, but
whatever, either way, I need frames. So I'm gonna try and get a plain black frame with just glass on the inside. And then we're going to see what we're going to do with that. I have quite a few flowers, so I'm not completely sure how many I want to fill up, but I'm thinking maybe 2 or possibly 2 and a small one or something. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be cute, and I'll take you guys with me. Also, oh my god, okay. So I have my giant mask, right? But the thing is, since both this and my glasses require the bridge of my nose, it makes an interesting, what? I'm smiling, I know you can't tell, but is that better? Anyway, okay, let's go. I am completely blind, but I don't want my glasses to fall off and break, so. Gosh, I just realized that my volume was up to full blast and I almost played my music. That would have been excellent. Picture frames. Let's go find picture frames. Alright, let's try and see how much longer my phone will live. I've got 2%. I don't even know if you guys can hear me right now. I'm just gonna wipe everything down. Oh my god. Actually, I'll wipe my hands and then I'll talk because I'm sure you can't really hear me. So, I went inside and I was getting stuff. And oh my god, do you see that? That's hot. Anyway, so I went inside and there was so many people without masks. I'm like, what are you doing? So, ooh, overexposed, now underexposed. Yay, we love that. Okay. Anyway, let's talk about what I got. Well, I mean, before this dies. Got this super cute little sticker pack. Some canvases. Just great. Also, oh my gosh, the 10 minutes I was inside the store, my car is officially infernally hot again, so that's fantastic. Got this one with this that's see-through, it doesn't have a back. At first I picked up 3 with solid backgrounds, but the thing is they were smaller, and also since they were solid backgrounds, I feel this would pack a bigger punch, because it's it looks like they're floating, and I think that would look so cute. And then plus it goes with absolutely anywhere. It'll look cool in front of any wall, you know what I mean? Anyway, so yeah, I got that, and I got this sketchbook because I recently finished my sketchbook. Okay, I know I got a whole bunch of art supplies, and honestly It's partly because of quarantine. Like, I've realized that I really enjoy doing artistic things, even though I'm working on it. I really enjoy kind of practicing, and it's just so relaxing. Anyway, I'm probably gonna turn off the camera. Editing leads to here. So I uploaded this footage into Final Cut Pro, which is what I use to edit my videos. And this part of the audio, I did not edit, but for some reason, my camera bleeped out when I said fall. So I'm saying fall. I'm not saying the F word. Or we'll see how long it takes to fall down this time, or off. It's probably off in like 5 seconds. And then I'll see you guys at home where we're gonna finally open up the flowers. They have been pressing for a week at this point. All right, I'm gonna open this. Oh, I just filmed this entire clip and then it turned out the audio was terrible, so. Alright, so I figured that since I already have you guys here in this video, I might as well tell you a bit about the history of flower pressing, because I just googled it and it was interesting. So apparently the art of flower pressing began in the time of the ancient Egyptians, which I only found on a couple of blog posts with no links to scholarly articles, so I would take that with a grain of salt. The ancient Egyptians did, however, enjoy drying flowers, so what they do is they would hang these bouquets upside down and let them dry, and then they would put them in either burial sites in the form of garlands or bouquets, or they would use them for perfumes and cosmetics. I'll put a link in the description with a super interesting article that I read that might interest you guys. The oldest proof I could find of truly pressing flowers was there was a very popular trend in Japan in the 16th century where they would press flowers. Press flowers in Japanese is, I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation, I know, but oshibana. And oshibana is literally the word for pressed flowers. According to an art history blog that I found, this was developed by samurai fighters as a way to practice restraint and patience and also to connect with nature. Honestly though, I'm incredibly disappointed by how little information I could find about all of this, and I'm also disappointed by the fact that I couldn't find any actual pictures of evidence that they were actually pressing these flowers. So around the same time, in Europe, people had begun doing a similar thing. However, instead of using these pressed flowers as art, what they did instead was they would press them and put them in herbariums. Around this time was when they had begun to systematically categorize the natural world around them, and one of the ways they were doing this was by making herbariums. Here is a picture of George Clifford's herbarium sheets from 1730. And then in the Victorian era, pressing flowers became one of the most popular hobbies amongst women. One of the reasons, according to a blog post that I read, was that it was because it was seen as a hobby which offered restraint and patience, womanly qualities. Another take on this trend that I read is that this hobby was a respectful way of examining the natural world, improving their scientific knowledge, and preserving the beauty around them. In fact, Emily Dickinson, who lived from 1830 to 1886, was a pretty big fan of herbariums. In fact, in one of her letters to one of her friends, she wrote, "Have you made a herbarium yet? I hope you will if you have not. It would be such a treasure to you. Most all the girls are making one." Herbariums are what they called these books of pressed flowers. To bring things to more recent times, Grace Kelly was a big proponent of pressing flowers. In fact, she co-wrote a book called My Book of Flowers, written in 1980. She had her own collections of art, which I unfortunately could not find where they are located today. However, I'm assuming they're probably still in the royal family in Monaco. Alright, so I'm done. Here it is. You can't even see it. Okay. The reason that I'm holding it like that is because one of the clovers doesn't seem that secure. I mean, this is 2 pieces of plastic, so if you are doing this, I recommend you find a frame with actual glass and not plastic, so that's great. Anyways, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I do have a lot of leaves left, so I might end up doing a second project. We'll see, but so far I'm really happy with how it turned out. If you guys made it this far, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao! Side note, I wore 3 different outfits in this video and somehow all of them had yellow tops. I didn't even know I owned that much yellow. What?